And here we are in the Seymour Big House in Virginia Beach, USA. I've got two American young guns here, Muay Thai exponents, ready to take on the world. Landon Jones and Jordan Wilson. Here we are. How are you, boys?
Very good.
Good to see you. Good to see you too. Boys, let's start with you, Landon. Let's start with your Muay Thai story. Where did you start Muay Thai? How'd you get into Muay Thai?
So I got into Muay Thai when I was about 12 years old. Originally, I wanted to be a professional wrestler, WWE, and then I found out the harsh reality. Not that it's fake, but it's choreographed. So I wanted a little bit something real, and I fell in love with UFC and specifically started watching Muay Thai, and then I started training when I was about 12 years old.
And when did you start training?
I started training in about August of 2017.
Yeah.
And I originally trained at this one gym, and it was a karate school, and they taught Muay Thai. So when our Muay Thai instructor, he had to leave for work, so a lot of the karate instructors started teaching Muay Thai, and it kind of just got a little bit weird. So then I started training with my current coach, Jake Chamberlain, at the House of Muay Thai. Yep. And the rest is history. Me and him have, been fighting all over the world, and so I would train at the House of Muay Thai now.
I pretty much just grew up watching a lot of like Bruce Lee martial arts movies, and I always wanted to get involved with the sport and just know how to defend myself. So one time, it was in my senior year of high school. My mom, she found this place. It was a global martial arts. And so once she found that spot, she kind of told me, she was just like, hey, I found this place. They'll teach you Muay Thai. So let's go check it out. So we go inside, and I guess it's their sparring day. It was on a Saturday. Yeah. And I'm seeing these guys like punch each other in the face and laughing and smiling. And I'm just like, oh, wow, that's different, man. I've never seen that before. But I don't know, just the joy on their face and like the techniques that they're throwing too was so cool to me. So I just fell in love with it from there. I was 17 at the time, and I've been training ever since. Yeah. How old are you now, mate? I'm 28.
20.
So how long have you been doing Muay Thai for?
So
Jordan?
It was 11 years.
In fact, next month will be 8 years.
8 years. Yep. So about the same time. So being in Virginia and Virginia Muay Thai, so I just, I've been here for a week, and I've seen I've seen the caliber of Muay Thai here in Virginia. And it's very good, especially in Virginia Beach. Did you ever come across each other like in sparring? We're talking about what do you guys call it here? Like we call it development days or interclub sparring days. You call them burners? Is that right? Smokers. I knew it was something to do with burning. So, smokers. So did you come across each other at smokers?
Yeah, I think we just saw each other a lot of events, and there would be days where we would train together. Yeah. He, in fact, actually was one of the key help. He was like a key role in helping me for one of my most recent fights back in October, and I hit him up and some of the other guys in the area, and I was like, man, I really need some training, and Jordan was a huge help in that.
Have you been like a mentor for the younger fighters here?
I try to be, especially when it comes to like my social media. So I try to post like as much training videos as I can, because it's like sometimes I'll get hit up like, yo, like I didn't feel like running today, but then I saw your story and it motivated me to go out and run. So I guess in that way, like I like to try and help just really anybody who feels like they need that extra motivation to get out and go run, go train, whatever. But when it comes to like the Muay Thai fighters, like I love just sharing my knowledge. Like if I can get rounds in with anybody in the community, like I'm all for it. Still amateur.
You're still amateur?
Still amateur.
And you're still amateur as well, yeah?
I'm professional.
So when did you turn pro?
So when I got back from, I lived in Thailand for 6 months, and I just had so many fights. And when I won the Lumpini tournament, the WBC festival, and that was in adult elite class. And I think if I came back home and still fought amateur, it would just be really hard for me to get fights. And if I'm going to do it, I might as well get paid doing it. So I just kind of made that decision. And, it's good because, I'm still young and I still have time to grow and develop. But I think turning pro was like a huge milestone. And I'm still learning and I'm still growing. But
how many pro fights have you had now, man?
In fact, 2 weeks ago, I had my 9th.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, my 9th.
Amateur fights, how many amateur fights have you had as well? So you've had that foundation?
Yeah, geez. I'd say around 28 or 30 amateur fights.
Oh, wow. And that's through MDLs and stuff like that as well? Or
mostly just tournaments.
Yeah?
Just like Jordan knows. In fact, the first time I ever saw Jordan fight, he messed this guy up. We were in Delaware, which is another state in America, for those who don't know. But we were in Delaware, and I saw this guy like knee the soul out of somebody. And
are you Muay Thai, yeah?
Yeah.
Muay Thai fighter.
Man.
Nice.
So just like and at these tournaments, you get like 4 or 5 fights.
Yeah.
And I think just doing those tournaments, you just get so much experience.
What tournament was that?
WK? Like the World Kickboxing Association.
Okay, yeah.
Ran by Brian Crenshaw.
Brian Crenshaw. And then what's your background in fighting? How many amateur fights there? And are you thinking about going pro? You want to get your pro fight?
I've had 42 amateur fights now.
Well, yeah.
Nice. We're looking to either fight like one more very high level amateur fight or just make that jump and go pro.
What about ever thinking about doing those big IFMAs or the WBC?
I've tried.
Yeah.
And IFMA's hard. Like
What's getting into the team?
Yeah, the USA Muay Thai, like that's probably one of the hardest ones in the USA.
Yeah,
yeah. So I've tried that 2 times. One time I came up short and got silver. The second time, again, I came up short and got silver, but because the fight was so like high level, very technical.
Yeah,
the president came down. He came up to me. He's like, "Hey man, like I know you didn't win, but you're still part of the team. Like you can come through to Greece and fight for IFMA with us."
Yep.
But it was just funds at the time, so I couldn't make it. But
okay, yeah.
But yeah, I've been trying to get on that, man. That is the highest level.
You've fought in these tournaments. Do you think it's important to be fighting in these big world tournaments to get different flavors of Muay Thai from around the world, fighting different styles?
100%. Because so many of these other countries, they have like different influences, you know. Like so, like man, some of the best. Like, especially if you fight anyone from like Russia or Ukraine or any of those types of countries, man, they'll sweep you and kick you on the way down.
Yeah.
You know, if you hit the ground, they might still kick you. You know, it's like they're just ruthless like that. But it's good. You know, I think it's good, especially for American Muay Thai to grow. We need those different looks and go into all these countries and experience matters. 100%.
You want to be a professional fighter,
right?
You want to do that. So, have you trained in Thailand?
I have.
You've trained, and whereabouts have you trained in Thailand?
I've trained at Phuket Fight Club, and FA Group in Luxor.
Oh, so your Muay Thai comes from the FA Group, or that real Thai, clinching?
Get a little bit deeper into that.
Yeah, and did you like that? Where did you like the FA Group? How long did you train at FA?
I only got to train there for maybe a week and a half.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
Yeah? You love that. You love that clinching. You love that inside and bang.
Because like I love fighting on the outside. So it's like if I can get the clinch down, it just makes my whole game even better.
Do you think it's important for like any style of fighters, whether it be Muay Thai, do you think it's good outside fighters? Because if you get help, if a clincher grabs you, you're gone. So do you think it's important to have a good clinching game?
Of course.
Yeah.
If you can't clinch, you can't do Muay Thai.
I like that. That's so good. That's so good. And yourself? And what type of fighter would you say you are?
So, I would say technically Muay Thai also. Any time I've won by knockout, it's always been knees.
Knees,
Always knees. But me, I'm one of those types of people where if I punch you in the face and I see you don't like that, then I'll be Muay Ma. I'll punch you. I'm just Muay, whatever you don't like.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I am. Muay, whatever you don't like.
Oh, so. Beautiful. Have you had big fights, Rise and stuff like that? Like,
I'm so glad you said that.
What are the big promotions you have fought on?
Yeah. So I fought Warriors Cup here in America.
Good promotion. Would you say that's the number one promotion in the States?
It's definitely up there. Yeah, definitely up there.
Yeah. And sorry.
No, of course. I fought Freedom Promotions here in the States. That's one ran by Rami Ibrahim.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good fights over there. And then in Thailand, I fought on one of the big promotions for Patong Stadium.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to get his name wrong, but he was like a former promoter in Bangkok.
Yeah, I know the one. He's a promoter. Yeah.
So I fought on there. Simbi promotion. And then of course, you have your Rawai Boxing Stadium and the Bangla Stadium, of course. So I fought there, and then I think the biggest one, it just has to go to Lumpini. Fighting and winning in Lumpini was crazy because
that was crazy.
For those who weren't at that tournament, you had to fight to get in the stadium.
Yeah,
and so
outside
we were fighting outside. We were fighting in the parking lot.
Yeah,
so
basically.
Once I was just like, get in the stadium. And then I won those 2 fights and I got myself in the stadium and I'm like, well, let's just win the whole thing. Yeah. So I ended up winning and without doubt, greatest moment of my life.
Really? So how was it just walking out there with all the legends that have fought in Lumpini Stadium, and you're walking out there and you're going, what the hell? But you couldn't be overawed, obviously, because you had to fucking win gold.
It was it was like an outer body experience. That's the only time in my life where I feel like I could see myself. Well, I can't even explain it, but I just remember how nervous I was in the locker room.
Yeah.
And the locker rooms at Lumpini are small.
Yeah,
at least the one they put me in. So
I think
I was just like, I was kind of almost like crippled with nerves. I was almost frozen, and then I just had to make that switch. Like, hey, you got here for a reason, and you worked really hard. And I spent 6 months away from my family, and I'm a big family man, so that meant a lot. And I was doing everything I did in Thailand for this moment, and I just walked out there and took it.
Nice.
So yeah. Big moment in my life.
And you fought? Have you fought on the big? When you were in Thailand, you would have fought in Thailand for sure, wouldn't you?
I wanted to. Yeah. I mean, the only time I really fought in Thailand was for the WMO tournament.
Okay, yeah. WMO.
Yep.
That's a big. Like WMO's World Muay Thai organization. That they are a massive organization.
Yeah.
That well respected as well. So yeah. So any big fights? What's your biggest fight there?
It's probably fighting for gold for WMO.
Yeah.
Times. Yeah.
And did you win that, or did
I did?
You did win.
So I won last year, and then I recently won in May this year.
Oh, nice. Two times. So you do look up to this guy, don't you? I mean,
oh man, he's awesome.
Yeah. So he prepped you for a fight. You were saying, like, no?
Yeah, and the thing is like in Virginia is like you only have so many people you can work, like high level people you can work with, and
I mean, iron sharpens iron, bro.
And I knew I needed to reach out to people like Jordan, so he's definitely been a huge role helping me get ready for fights, and also like he was saying earlier, like I look at his stories and see him run.
Yeah,
I see him run, and I'm like, so I need to run.
You guys, so all you young fighters in Virginia, look up to this fellow here, yeah.
Yeah, and I just think we have a great community of pushing each other, and it's that healthy competitiveness, and I think at the end of the day, it's like we all want to be at the same place, and I want to help him get there. He wants to help me get there. I want to help this person get there. And I feel like if you don't have that, then you're not going to have American Muay Thai.
That, you know, I see American Muay Thai really moving, but it's gone like that. And like the rest of the world, we're watching, we're seeing what's happening here in America. We're going to these world tournaments, and I think you guys are moving in the right direction. Just one more question before we go. What do you love about Muay Thai?
Honestly, I love the self-discipline that it takes. Like, there's no coach that's like waking me up in the morning like, hey, you need to go run. Like, hey, you need to do your strength and conditioning. Like, I love the fact that like, if you really want it, you have to go and get it yourself. Like, this isn't like, we can say it's a team sport, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's your journey.
Yeah.
Like, you're only going to go as far as you really want to go.
Yeah.
And I love that.
And how far do you want to go, son?
I want to go as far as I can. Like,
well, do you want to fight the best?
Yeah, bring me Rod Tang. I'll fight anybody.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'll take it. I want anything.
Let's fucking go. So, I mean, what weight division do you fight out of?
I fight at usually I'll fight like 140.
Yeah.
But if it's for like a big title fight, I'll go down to 135.
135, and we'll convert those. I'll put that in there. What kilos are, and then
for me, Muay Thai, it's all about expression. You asked me earlier, like, how did I get into it? As a kid growing up, I wasn't like physically picked on, but I was like used to get called names, all that stuff. Yeah. And I think for the longest time I had like a really bad like expression problem. I wasn't really good with my words, wasn't really confident, and Muay Thai gave me like that form of expression. So everything, I'm very selfless in everything that I do, but when it's time to fight, you know, here it drives me crazy when promotions here in the States don't let you do a white crew, because that's my time to shine. That's aside from fighting, that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
And so I think like it's given me an opportunity to be better with my words and be better with people. But at the end of the day, it's like that's how I express myself.
Yeah, awesome. And then what would you like to be? Where would you like to see yourself in this Muay Thai world?
Whatever door opens, I'll take it. And whether that's RWS, One Championship, Glory Kickboxing, whatever it is, I'll take it. I'm a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, and I train frequently. So MMA, if I achieve everything I want to achieve in Muay Thai, maybe you can see me in the One Championship MMA realm or UFC. You never know. So, but regardless, it's just, you know, working hard, and whatever opportunity comes, I take it, and I don't take advantage of it.
Mate, boys, thank you for the chat.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for letting me come and watch you train and do some pads. Beautiful pad work. You'll see this, all the pad work. But guys, any promoter in Australia, Sai Naji, Gavin Fuller, Arum, anybody here, let's get these guys, the Y crew. These boys want to do a Y crew, and obviously Australia, we promote beautiful Muay Thai. So let's go. Woo-hoo.